right, Rebecca here is filling in for Cassie, who is our social media director and is on maternity leave. And Rebecca has been doing an Ask Me Anything for the Bert Show on Instagram. So all these questions have been coming in, and we have not seen any of them, correct?
Yes, not a single one. And we first had our first batch on Bonus BS, which you can get on and sign up for at thebertshow.com. They were great, but they were a little wholesome. But the listeners, they brought a lot more heat this round. I think it's because I added a fire emoji when I asked for the questions on Instagram and Twitter.
These are designed to make us squirm a little bit, and the ones that we got were too easy.
Yeah, right off the bat, I'm going to say these go a little harder.
Okay.
And I also want to preface, these are not for me. I love my job. Anyway, first question. Okay, this first question is from at DDMRH70.
Oh, I love how we're calling people out their handles. This makes it better.
This person asked, how uncomfortable is it for the entire Bert Show cast when Bert says something completely self-centered or out of touch? Can you honestly respond in opposition without fear of getting reprimanded?
Can I take this?
Yes.
Okay. One of my favorite moments, and it'll happen it doesn't happen often, but it'll happen. And Bert was like, can't we go back to the 50s when everything was easy and great? And I'm like, yeah, for you, white man, not so much for people of color and women.
Big facts.
I have no problem calling him out.
No.
Without fear?
Without fear. I have no problem calling him out without fear.
No, I appreciate that kind of honesty. I think that I want an environment where we can all call each other's BS. I want that.
Mo and Davi?
No, you killed that.
Okay.
Yeah. I choose my battles. That's what we'll say.
Okay, the second question from DKent94. Has there ever been tension in the studio, but you had to pretend nothing happened? And can you share what it was?
No to the latter part, yes to the first part. How's that?
Yes and yes. You ready?
Yeah.
Remember when you got upset because we accused you of having food poisoning and put you on the lie detector?
Oh, I was
Forgot about
mad
that.
at that, man.
That was off air and on air.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that was on air too.
Yeah, that lingered.
I'm starting to get mad again.
Don't. It's in the past.
There was also a time when COVID first came out and everybody was staying away from Disney World. And I'm like, you know what? I'm thinking about going to Disney World. There's nobody there. And Kristen essentially said, look, you're stepping over dead bodies to get into Disney World.
I did not
You
say
essentially
that.
said that.
Do not put words in my
really
mouth. You got mad. We had it out on Twitter.
Yeah.
We went back and forth on Twitter. But then ultimately you understood. You asked me a question. What would you do? And I told you what I would do. But then you made that sound like it was a personal attack on you.
You said I was stepping over dead bodies.
I never said that.
And the tension is back.
So, yes.
Good job, Rebecca.
Do we have time for one more or no time?
No.
No, sorry.
Quick. Time.
All right, here's the last one, and it's specific to Mo.
Of course
a
it is.
lot of listeners wanted to know, is Mo still dating Bree?
Nope.
No to the question, or no, you're not going to answer it?
I'm not dating anyone. I'm single.
Okay.
Please stop asking me. Are we done here?
You should be grateful. Now it's out there and it's
Yes.
done. They
Done.
can
Yes.
stop asking you.
Yeah.
There
Yes,
was actually
please.
a follow-up question that I X'd out, but I think I'll put back in. What happened?
Life.
Now, usually when he's been asked that before on the show, he's gone back and forth. Well, it's complicated, blah, blah, blah. That question wasn't even out of your mouth yet. And he said, no.
Tired of it. It's time. Okay. We can put this to rest forever.
Another question, just to lend to our white people are too nosy. What did that person look like that asked that?
Well, there
we
were
asked-
multiple.
Okay.
Yeah, we
All
asked for
ladies.
Nosey's questions, right? Okay.
Yes.
So the absolute 100% and never to be asked again, yes, Mo is single.
Yes, I'm single.
He's like,
How else you want me to say it? Like, how you want me to tell me
I
how to do
want
it?
you to purchase a plane and get a banner and fly it around Atlanta.
I'm on
Follow
it.
up,
Okay.
This
follow-up
weekend.
question. Are you single?
And ready to mingle.
Single ladies, Mo at thebertshow.com.
Holla at me.
The Bert Show.